You want more confidence with women? Want to be respected when you walk into a room? Want her to notice you without saying a word? Start with your body, because no matter what anyone tells you, fitness changes everything. It changes how she sees you, and more importantly, how you see yourself. Women are visual too. They notice strong arms, a broad chest, sharp posture. You don't need to be a model, but you do need to look like a man who takes care of himself. Because attraction isn't just about looks. It's about what your physique says about your lifestyle. When a woman sees a fit man, she sees discipline, strength, energy, self-respect. Your body becomes proof of who you are, not just what you say. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. To the Gentleman Mindset for more videos about masculinity, fitness, wisdom, faith, wealth, and lifestyle. Now back to the video. A well-trained body tells her you've got your life together. It shows that you wake up early, that you have goals, that you put in work, that you can protect, provide, and perform. In a world full of lazy men chasing comfort, a man who trains stands out immediately. Because fitness isn't just about size, it's about structure. And a man with structure is rare, and rare is attractive. Confidence isn't something you fake, it's something you build. You build it in the gym, when you lift heavier than last week, when you show up even when you're tired, when your clothes start fitting better and your posture shifts. Suddenly you don't have to act confident, you just are. Women feel that energy. You don't need cheesy lines or tricks, because real confidence can't be faked, and it doesn't need to be loud. The truth? Most men will never commit to getting in shape. They'll keep making excuses. No time, no energy. It's too hard. That's why being fit makes you different. It separates you, because she's not just looking for abs. She's looking for a man who fights for something. A man who isn't afraid of work. A man who values progress over comfort. Your body becomes evidence of your mindset. When you transform your body, you're telling the world, I take myself seriously. And that makes women take you seriously too. Because if you can commit to your fitness, you can commit to a relationship. You can commit to a mission. You can commit to leading. The man who treats his body like it matters will treat other things like they matter too. That's attractive. That's magnetic. That's rare. Don't get in shape just for women. Do it for the man you become along the way. The energy, the focus, the momentum, the way people look at you, the way you carry yourself. Fitness isn't about vanity. It's about becoming undeniable. Women noticing you? That's just a bonus. You want to stand out without saying a word? Get strong, not just big strong. Because strength isn't just physical, it's psychological. It changes how you enter a room. It changes how men treat you. It changes how women look at you. You don't have to posture or flex. You don't need to say you're confident. People feel it. You walk taller, you move slower, you speak with weight. Strength is quiet dominance. And in a world of weak men, that dominance is undeniable. Once you build consistency in the gym, everything else gets easier. You wake up with more energy, you're more productive. You stop settling in your career. You start expecting more from yourself. Fitness is the first domino. It teaches you how to suffer, how to commit, and how to chase progress. That's why men who train consistently often succeed in business, leadership, and relationships. Because they have trained their mind to say, I don't quit. And women? They notice the momentum too. They're drawn to men who are going somewhere. Sure, the way you look catches her eye. But what keeps her attention? Discipline? Because the man who puts in the reps doesn't just look good. He shows he can sustain effort, not just make short-term changes. He's not just in shape, he's in control. That's rare, and that's attractive long after the initial spark fades. Fitness shows her you're not a temporary thrill. You're the kind of man who builds, leads, and endures. That's how you stop being a maybe and become the one she respects for life. Ask yourself this: would the man you want to be respect the man you are today? If the answer is no, good. That's your call to level up, because fitness isn't about being better than other men. It's about becoming the man you admire. The man with strength, the man with command, the man with presence. And when you become that man, women don't just notice, they follow. You won't need to chase. You'll attract naturally, silently, powerfully. Training your body teaches you how to train your mind. Because your body doesn't want to suffer. It doesn't want to wake up early. It doesn't want the last painful rep. But you do it anyway. And every time you override weakness, you get stronger, not just physically, but mentally. You become a man who can push through fear, delay gratification, stay calm under pressure. And that kind of man, he's not just attractive, he's unshakable. You ever see a woman light up when she talks about her man? Not because he's rich, not because he's famous, but because he's built, disciplined, present, powerful. She brags about him because he carries himself like a leader, like a protector, like a man other men admire. You want that kind of love? Be that kind of man. And it starts with how you treat your body. Your physique is your message. I can lead, I can protect, I can provide. And deep down, that's what women are wired to be drawn to. When you train your body, you're not just doing it for you. You're doing it for every man who came before you. Your father, your grandfather, your lineage. They built, they fought, they provided. And now you carry that name forward. So ask yourself, what does your body say about your legacy? Does it reflect strength, discipline, respect? Or does it show that the line has grown soft? This is deeper than attraction. It's about honor. It's about being a man your future son can look up to, and your ancestors would be proud of. When you push through pain, sweat, and failure, you meet the raw version of yourself. There's no filter in the gym, no mask under a heavy barbell, no pretending when your lungs are burning. Fitness strips away excuses. It exposes whether you're soft or solid, focused or scattered, serious or lying to yourself. And that's the gift. Because once you meet the real you can start building the man you were meant to be. There's something primal about pain, something cleansing. When you train hard, the noise of life fades. Stress, doubt, anger, they burn off under the weight. And what's left is focus, silence, presence. The gym becomes your sanctuary, not for your body, but for your mind. It's where you clear your thoughts, regain control, and remember who the hell you are. That clarity follows you into every part of life. You can have the right opinions, the right mindset, the right intentions. But if you look weak, the world won't listen. Men who appear strong get hurt. Men who look soft get overlooked. That's not fair, but it's true. People believe in men who look like they can lead. And in moments of crisis, nobody looks for the guy who skipped leg day. Fitness isn't just personal, it's social leverage. The irony? The more disciplined you become with your body, the freer you become in your life. You have energy, focus, command. You make better choices. You stop chasing dopamine and start chasing purpose. Fitness teaches you this. Freedom isn't the absence of rules. Freedom is mastery of self. And no woman, no opportunity, can give you what you haven't first earned from within. Discipline in the gym becomes discipline in everything. You're not just training for yourself, you're training because other men exist. Whether you admit it or not, you're in competition. For respect, for leadership, for women. The guy next to you in the gym, he's not skipping leg day. He's not making excuses. And he might be standing across from the woman you want. This isn't about insecurity. It's about reality. Men who win in life don't whine about the game. They dominate it. So ask yourself, are you going to be outworked? Or are you going to make damn sure no one outclasses you? You don't deserve a woman's attention just for existing. You earn it with your posture, your presence, your physicality, your purpose. She's not attracted to passivity. She's drawn to strength with restraint, to the man who looks like he could conquer the world, but chooses to lead with calm confidence. So stop complaining that women don't notice you. Get stronger, look sharper, stand taller, then watch how everything changes. Because when you become a high-value man, you stop chasing, you start choosing. Here's the truth. Your body is the foundation of your presence. It's not just muscle. It's momentum, discipline, confidence, command. When you build a strong body, you walk into rooms with gravity. You stop being invisible to women. You carry yourself like a man who means something. Most guys will never do it. They'll stay average. They'll keep hiding behind excuses and soft habits. But not you. Because you're not training for looks. You're training for power, for attraction, for self-respect, for the life you actually want. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to get in the gym. Show up, put in the reps, and become the man she can't ignore. It's because you've already earned it. This is the gentleman mindset. Discipline, fitness, masculinity, leadership. Subscribe now. Because weak men chase, strong men attract.